Bernard Elbenard. I brought you his video of what Kase Kennedy Akompre ko Agyapong. Yankopon adanedi ade a kire nse afempinu ne aduonu ensia bato a NPP amekuku akoto eyi franka tuni no wo bedi nkunim na me ma wote ase se wo se aka mienu Prophet Bernard Elbenard is the prophet here obegina no be stating clearly say NPP entumunda na 2024 election no NDC dia emankrofo busas this prophet wo NDC ni anaso wo NPP ni and it has stated clearly, it has showed clearly said this man why genuine man wonjina ha wabeka na nei secretary akompre ko Agyapong and na obetu franka e di ama NPP and na no so me ma wotia say wo se aka mienu big prophecies mienu a wo se wo de beto abonti and what the aba me pese me no mienu ye kotie Prophet Bernard Elbenard yentie ni mra.
I'm done with the book for 2028 election. So there is a title in that book called The Woman. There was a chair. But before number 2 could sit on the chair, I saw a lot of arrows were thrown at the back of number 2. And the Lord said, the woman will be the one to pull votes from people in all the 16 regions of Ghana and hand them over to number 2. And number 2 will sit down. And number 2 will be the one who will be announced that he had won.
The latest prophecy Prophet Bernard Elbenard Diabano, in fact, Imudu. We ubetie se o kase se nitibiano Kennedy Agyapong ne bi wini NPP primaries no as flag bearer for the party ahead of the 2028 general election. Na obete se all chuma kase se ne 2024 na akwakoye se breaking the 8 in the code no 2028 ebe number 2 na oba bi in the man number 2 no ewini na hina wo de relaxing na share sa prophecy and revelation Prophet Bernard Elbenard ediaba I no subscribe na ye dinko more comment section wo aha Kojo Ghana TV. Let's watch Prophet Bernard Elbenard.
The most controversial of all, prophetic conversations about the new patriotic party flag bearership. This book takes you on a spiritual journey on how Honorable Kennedy Agyapong will be crowned as the flag bearer of the new patriotic party on the 31st of January 2026. Get it? It's for free. This book is for free. So when you ask, they will give you the hard copy for free. I'm done with the book for 2028 election. Prophetic conversations about the 2028 election. And there is something when I read it, I was so there is a title in that book called The Woman. There's a chapter in that book called The Woman. Oban. There's a chapter in that book called The Woman. So I saw 2 people were running. And once the 2 of them were running, number 2 outran number 1. So put that back of your mind. There were 2 people were running, number 1 and number 2. But number 2 outran number 1. And can I get a chair? And number 2 got to the place where there was a chair. But before number 2 could sit on the chair, I saw a lot of arrows were thrown at the back of number 2. And this vision is, I saw on the 9th of October, 2024. And there were a lot of arrows at the back, the head, some are pierced into the head, and even the buttocks. Yeah. And as number 2 turned, number 2 could not sit on the chair because of the arrows. Then suddenly a woman appeared, and she appeared with 4 groups of people. And the first group removed the arrows from the back of number 2. The second group made sure they dealt with the wounds at the back of number 2. The third group also handed over financial resources to the number 2. Then the fourth group had the number 16 written on them. And the Lord said, the woman will be the one to pull votes from people in all the 16 regions of Ghana and hand them over to number 2. And number 2 will sit down. And number 2 will be the one who will be announced that he had won the election on the 7th December 2028. And he will be the one who will sit on the chair as the president of Ghana on the 7th of January 2029. Who is number 2? God willing, in 2027, I will release the book, and you will know who number 2 is. And I'm done with the NDC who had already won their flag bearers. I'm done with that one. So when I release that one, then this one concern number 2 that I'm done with it, you know. Nyami Adoma 2027 I release it. When I release it, then I go and stay in Dubai. I'm just going to Dubai to do ministry. Then 2028 I'll come back in January, so that we will be preparing to vote. So that when I'm here, when they insult me, I will be here to hear of the insult. Oh, what do you think? Anyway, the toughest election in the history of Ghana is the 2028 election. And I said this during the 2024 election, that the 24 was the cheapest, but the toughest is 2020. And I'll tell you why the 2028 is the toughest, and why, even though it's the toughest, it will be easier for number 2 to win. And who is number 2? So now, I'm not trying to make any statement about who had won that election. God willing, 2027 is in the book. That book too is free. Me, I share visions. You don't like me, but I just share visions. But who will the number 2 be? And I love what I see. Congratulations to Ghana. and congratulations to what we are going to become. Always remember number 2. When we say, in our last election, they say breaking the 8, and other people became the 8. So in a 2028 election, there will be number 2 will be one of the symbols we'll be talking about. No. You don't go. I will explain what the number 2 means. But everybody will want to say 2, 2, 2, 2. But who is truly number 2? So we'll get there. Don't come and ask me who has won. I'm not going to tell anybody who I have seen. It's for the future. The vision is for appointed time. So you have to have patience to wait for the appointed time. Let me take an offering because you came to church. Or don't give an offering. If you don't want to give, you will give. Take a good offering. Father, we thank you. Well,
Abusia, just say, some revelation video. No, meet me breaking it down, right? Meet me breaking it down, but me breaking it down is say, yeah, a month for because into the send you also tears, me didn't come more comment section. Aha, a Kujo Ghana TV, Prophet Bernard Elbenard, and our tin and canon. I know I share link, like video, no. Thanks for watching.
So, fellow Ghanaians, this is Prophet Bernard Elbenard. Make an assembly now. What did some way back to John? Come here, say, I create fear and panic. War NDC, I mean, you couldn't probably because he is one of the prophet here. One more 18 asampa is soon and Kasankasa. Now, I can say, Kennedy, a company called Japan is the chosen one. I don't know your thoughts. Let me know it on the comment section. Troto, na ya buy back in kind so at the amount. A solid TV, and we give you solid information. Midi at the Odoman Convert and Kofi, Macro.